Hey, party people. We are back with the NFM podcast. Jarrell's laughing at me already.
I love you, Sam. I just want you to know
that. I'm glad to be here with our friends, and we will talk about them in a second. I can't wait to introduce them, but I need to let you guys know that this podcast today is brought to you by BFT Body Fit Training, which is located in Brentwood, Tennessee. It is a progressive programming which includes 13 different 50-minute class types that are led by 2 to 3 highly accredited coaches and a welcoming and inclusive environment. So thank you guys at BFT Body Fit Training. Check them out in Brentwood, Tennessee. Jarrell, how you feeling?
Feeling great, man. That was a great intro.
That was really
Did you practice that a couple of times, man? I feel like you ran right through it.
Like index cards.
Yeah. What's been new with you?
Not much. I am consistently training a lot more.
Yeah.
I am back on Instagram again.
Did you get off?
Yeah, I took a little break.
Okay.
Was having a rough couple months, but we're back.
Yeah.
Got to keep it rolling.
Back and better than ever, getting your fitness content on there.
Keywords better than ever.
Yeah, I see some couple workouts.
Oh yeah.
Or is it couple workouts? Do you guys do you guys work out together for real, or is that just for Instagram?
We do work out together sometimes, but we're on very, very different training. Like we have different goals right now. She's running a marathon in November.
Okay.
So she's training pretty well for that. It's a consistent has a coach and a program. And I am not training for a marathon.
I'm not running that. I'm not doing that. No.
So I have I actually have written some of her strength programming. So as for me, I am doing a lot of Muay Thai. So I'm trying to kind of gear my training around. Yeah.
I'm not mad at it, man. You gotta get it out.
But it's whatever my coaches think. So I'm just there to learn at the time being. So what about you? How's your training?
My training is kind of the same, man. The goal is to get bigger, faster, stronger still.
Always.
Become a sex symbol like The Rock.
Hey, you're not already?
Yeah.
Mr. What do we call you?
Well, Chiseled Chocolate is the official name on here. But I have to get more chisels. It's a standard now. So when people see me, I have to be chiseled. No, I'm just playing. No. As you guys,
a sculpture at some point.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Cool.
My wife she's a hater. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's like my biggest hater. Like if you've ever been in a long-term relationship, you know that your partner is your biggest hater.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They're like, oh no, statue. What are you? So it's like, come on, babe. It's me. It's a statue. Like, what are you upset about? It's a statue of me. So anyway, guys, as you can tell, or maybe you can't tell, the NFM team is growing. That means our sponsors are paying good and we're allowed to bring in more people. So we appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
And here are our 2 newest members of our team. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and their new roles to NFM. Ladies first.
Hey guys, this is Jen Spice. I am taking over as the social media director for Nashville Fit Magazine and also teaming up here with Steven for Fit Fest that are going to be happening around town.
I've been to one. It is so fun already. The first one was so fun.
Despite the rain.
Is Spice your real last name?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes? You sure?
Yes.
Yeah, you no, maybe. Yes?
Spicy, yes. Jen
Spicy?
Spice, yeah.
Jen Spicy is your real last name?
Spice.
Okay, because we're going to keep it PG-13. We're going to move on to you, brother. I'm not going to tell you what that name sounds like. But we're going to, I probably could find you some, never mind. Here we go. Brother, go ahead.
Hey, glad to be here. Steven Roberts. I have just been added on as event coordinator, or one of the other event coordinators.
You guys don't sound too sure about why you're here. I'm not. I think I'm the event coordinator. She's not sure if Spice is her last name or not.
I wasn't sure what I was doing on the podcast.
This is like, oh.
Sorry, this is the first week. I apologize. I'll get better after you. I promise. I'll get better after
I think I'm one of the event coordinators. No, so we've already done one event.
Correct, yes.
So far, how did that go?
It went awesome. It was really cool. That was my first one, so, just trying to, go with the punches. Nothing really crazy happened. A lot of, learning names, faces, meeting different vendors and everything. So it was a lot of fun. Like I said, first of many. So we got a few coming up as well. So looking forward to it.
What can people expect from NFM and the event staff?
At the Fit Fest.
Fire. at the fit.
Fire.
Straight fire.
It's gonna be.
No, it's definitely- so I feel like they can expect, like, of course, like, good professionalism, but I'm always here to have a good time. I train as well, so I mean, I always, like, that's my go-to thing, is just to make things fun and also to encourage and to, just do what I need to do as well. So, biggest thing, Fit Fest especially, we have way too much fun, I feel, sometimes with that. But as far as other events that'll be coming up, I think the next one will actually be a
September
workout.
9th at the One Hotel, downtown Nashville. I'm hosting my first rooftop workout with them. And we have a DJ and a juice bar and drinks afterwards.
Emphasis on the
All the things.
All the things. So we're
balance,
excited for
guys.
that.
You can work out and you can get litty. You can drink some alcohol.
Yes.
It's all good. Just don't be the guy that gets a little too.
Probably.
Don't get litty.
Drill that gonna be you?
Right before the workout. Like, my workout is
not
going
before.
to be insane.
I don't think burpees and shots.
No,
will
doesn't.
mix.
Well,
Right?
if you have enough burpees, if you drink enough, it's like, how many push-ups can you do? No, how many push-ups can you do?
That's true.
And now we're in the middle of the floor
Liquid
doing
confidence.
push-ups. Liquid
Yeah.
confidence. Now, after those push-ups, it may be a problem, but, it is what it is. Anyway,
Speaking of liquid confidence,
let's go.
we have already kind of broken the ice, but we like to play a little icebreaker with our guests, especially if obviously we've met you guys before, but we're still getting to know each other. So we're gonna play the basket of debate, which is kind of our thing now. And the basket of debate is brought to you by Freshie, which is a sparkling tequila seltzer that is delicious. So thank you, Freshie, for making delicious products and being our sponsor.
Yeah.
So,
Love it.
Wonderful.
who wants to go first? I feel like we let Jen go first
I'll go
with
first.
yeah, we
Yeah, I'll
gotta
do it. So I got
so
pick. Okay.
just grab one.
Grab one, and we read aloud.
Yep.
All right.
Well, Jen she has to grab one.
no
too.
idea.
Well, you can't
We
read yet.
haven't
I don't want you to.
said-
Yeah, I don't
okay.
want you to prep yet.
So this is interesting. Natty or not, John Cena.
Absolutely not.
Really?
I would say
John Cena,
probably,
you can't see me? No.
I always say, I mean, he's a great symbol, but I wouldn't consider him.
I don't know
unnatural.
enough about him. I just love him as an actor.
Same.
Have you
yeah.
seen
And I
him?
know he's
I don't like
you know,
him as an
obviously
actor,
has a
actually.
huge
Yeah,
He's a terrible actor.
He's a terrible
I've seen
actor.
it.
He has one good movie.
Wearing,
The movie that he did was funny, but it was only because it's like he was playing off of himself.
Well, he's
I
in
just feel like
another movie, too.
he's been like a dad in movies, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, he'd be a fun dad to have. But
I don't. You think?
beyond that,
you would
I
like
don't-
John Cena as your dad?
Yeah, that'd be dope. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? That
Yeah,
guy's
Jen-
way stronger already.
Yeah, yeah.
Not his dad. No,
I
not
don't.
daddy.
Not his daddy.
Not daddy.
No.
All right, Jen Spice.
Right there.
Spice
Like,
Girl.
daddy, no. But daddy, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
No, he's 100% not natty.
No, definitely.
100%
Yeah, I
not
believe
daddy.
you. I don't know
Yeah.
enough.
Have
about
you seen
him.
John Cena?
I have seen John.
Does he look
Why
like?
would I like him as
Does he
an
look like a
actor?
regular person? Like,
No, he's
No,
huge.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, I mean, there's, yeah. I mean, I don't even know enough about steroids to know
We're gonna do
the answer.
We're gonna do a
any-
deep dive later.
Well, yeah.
So you'll
Okay,
know.
teach me.
I'll teach you. Not
Is that
that
a
I'm
good
on.
thing
Hold
that
on, time
I'm
out.
learning about this?
Hold on.
Time out. Real quick, guys.
Next time you see me,
I
I'm
am
gonna
not on steroids. Okay, let me be clear about that. I just have some information.
No, you know,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, Jen, what you got?
What is the weight loss secret that no one wants to believe?
What is the weight loss
Ooh.
secret that no one wants to believe? I mean,
Eating
caloric
right.
deficit.
Yeah.
There's no
I don't
magic
even wanna
pill.
believe that.
For
Yeah.
sure.
There's
Yeah.
no magic pill.
Right.
That,
No
that would be
magic
mine.
pill.
There's no. Everybody
No
thinks
shot,
they can
no
take
nothing.
something, a tummy tea, a
Yep.
waist trainer. Has to be some kind of trick I can do.
Nope.
Just consistency.
Yep.
Right. Just keep showing up, and your body will eventually change.
Yeah.
What do you?
I mean, I agree 100% with you. Yeah, you gotta put in the work. Out of the gym, nutrition wise, of course, for sure, more so probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely being consistent with it, not think it's going to happen overnight.
You do have to make some sacrifices, but it's the way you look at it. I think that separates people from being able to do it
Right.
and not being able to do it because there's a perspective to that.
It's implementing
Right.
the lifestyle, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think the second part I would add to that is it's really simple, but it's not easy. Right? Like
Yeah.
people
Yes.
think there it's gonna be, I need to lose 20 pounds before I go to the beach in 2 weeks. Like,
Right.
bro, that's
Yeah.
not how it
Yeah,
it's
that's
not how it
actually-
works, right? It's really simple. I can tell you exactly what you need to do. It's really simple. It's not complicated at all. But it's
that
not
goes
gonna
for
but it's
building
not gonna be
strength,
easy.
muscle,
Yeah. Whatever it
losing
is,
body
yeah.
fat is simple, is effective, complex you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
There's like a quote.
I don't think it's as complex as people try to make it. The
No.
sexy stuff is just for the IG. Like the real programs, if you've ever been on a
Overcomplex
real
or
program,
complicated, yeah.
it's the same stuff
sure.
every day,
Yep.
different shirt. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
And that's where you see the results. Whether that's food, you're hitting the same caloric deficit. Maybe not the same exact food, but you're hitting 1,300 calories every day.
Yeah.
It's really simple to get there. It's just hard to do. That was
Yeah,
just
no,
a
no, no, I know
random.
what you mean.
Don't take 1,300 calories and start eating that.
This
That
is
was
not
really random. Yeah.
Advice.
Yeah,
Do not
please,
take our-
please see your doctor. So insert the man talking fast. Please consult your
Yeah.
doctor before taking on any nutritional advice. I learned a lot about you in the last 10 minutes, man. Because we didn't know each other before, but I just found out that we are both alumni MTSU.
Yes, sir.
We're both a part of the Blue Raider family.
Blue
Played
Raiders.
football there as well. Outside linebacker, correct?
Outside linebacker,
Did you
yes,
do
sir.
anything after, or did you?
No, I did not, unfortunately.
Okay.
I wish, but I don't know if my body would have
Yeah?
allowed that.
Did you have some injuries?
I tore my ACL, and then I ended up tearing my labrum, I think,
Yeah.
going into my third year.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was a rough, and then I got a little back issue, but, you know.
Yeah, that's a part of running into people
what
full
I
speed for a
do
living.
know
100%.
about
Yeah.
you-
Actually liking to do it, actually. That's the crazy part.
I want to point out that I've known Steven for some time, a little bit before this, and then when Jen came on, I got to meet Jen. But getting to know Steven, he's an incredible trainer, like very knowledgeable, and I
Yeah.
feel like people who have had injuries, I think at first you think like, because I've had them, and I feel like at first you're like almost embarrassed, and you're like, you know, it kind of weighs on you because you're an athlete or you're a coach or both, you know, and it's like, ugh, I don't want people to know that I hurt myself doing what I'm telling people to do, you know, but
Yeah.
then at the same time, it makes you so much better as a coach. So I feel like those injuries like help you, like motivate you in your career and where you're at now? Did it, you know, tie over into other things in your life or did it not impact you at all? Because that can be a thing too.
As far as training goes, as far as like being a trainer, I would say no. I feel like it more impacted me just in myself because I don't like being told that I can't do something after an injury, especially. And I've seen that so many times, and people like, especially when like whether it's depression kicking in or just self-esteem goes down especially after my ACL injury, like I was down bad.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
So, and it took a lot of while just to build that mentality, that strength back up mentally to get back, you know, in the game, not be so timid and to still, you know,
Trust your
execute
body.
what I need to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell a lot of people. I've had other athletes that I come across, and I mean I understand, so I get them. So I try to relate more so on their level to help them understand, like, hey, your knee is fine. Like you're scared because it got hurt in the past. It's stronger
Now.
than it was.
If anything,
Exactly.
that will prolong the injury. Because what I've learned about injury is training within that range is what you want to be doing. You
For
want to
sure.
find that range, back off 10% of pain hits, but like if you're not training the movement patterns that got you there, like that's
Yeah.
exactly whatever hurt you is the movement pattern that you need to be training in
For sure.
within
Yeah.
the threshold that you
For-
have
yeah, yeah,
control over it
definitely.
and that you don't feel pain. But
Right.
yeah, that's the key to getting
Yeah.
past it. So, see,
Yeah,
told you he was
yeah.
smart.
Yeah. Even mentally, I think I want to stay there for a second because I think we touch on that. Like, and I think a big part of that, especially as athletes or somebody that's just competitive, whenever you get
Yeah.
injured and you can't do something, I think there's a certain fear that steps in, and so now it's like, okay, I know I'm back walking, I'm back moving. I don't want to re-injure it again. So how long did it take you just mentally to start to trust your body again? And not just that, but to come out of that dark, mental space?
Yeah.
Because ACL is probably, 9 months for you?
Yes.
If you're in if you have good training staff, like before you can get back to where you want to be. So you got 9 months of where you're not yourself. And that's a lot for somebody who has been dominant, physically their whole life. So any tips on just mental health, something that you learned about yourself or ways that you can stay mentally strong?
Well, I feel like, it took me a while just because, I was like the plan was for me to like be starting that next season. And then literally the last week of summer, you already know, like it tore while doing drills. And I was playing a little outside line or defensive end as well.
Yeah.
Just because of my speed and, did a move, foot dug in, knee kept going type of thing. And so fell to the ground. It actually didn't hurt, just like a pop and just more like shocked me to anything. And as soon as I
snap.
stood up.
Yeah.
But as far as like any tips or tricks, just taking it one day at a time. Like don't lose that hope. Like I hate to say it, I feel it's cliche, but like things happen for a reason. And I feel like that was something for me just for my mental that I didn't realize may have been weaker than I thought it was.
Yep.
So it helped me to build that. And I would say, since I missed that whole season, like once I was ready to come back, I was ready to come back. I was like, I'm tired. Like I had the brace on, hated it. That was the worst thing. Like I felt like an offensive tackle.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing ever created.
Yeah.
Wish I should have burned it when I got rid of it, honestly. But and then the crazy thing is, the spring of that next year, I partially tore my other one, and I was like, bro, this can't be happening. So at one point, I didn't have surgery on that one, but I was wearing 2 braces, so I really was looking like an offensive lineman, bro. I was
No swag.
and then I
out there.
ended up just like
Zero swag.
Yeah.
Like I don't need it. And then so it was like one point I was just like almost just fed up with like not being able to move like I could anyways. And then once I got out of that, I was like, it actually feels fine, like making tackles, running, like I know what to do, you know how to make cuts, like you've done this, Steve. Like, so it's more so like reminding yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
I feel like that's like what fitness is getting like it's that constant balancing of your mind and your body.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes.
because they are connected. You have a nervous system and a spinal cord. That's why mind muscle connection is a thing. That's why like you can think you're stronger than you are and your mind is mentally there, motivated, ready to go, especially as an athlete, which we've talked about in here several times, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, Jarrell. But that's where, if mind is load exceeds capacity, your body's like, pump the
Hold
brakes.
on.
But then body sometimes needs to remind the brain, like, yo, we've done this. It's okay. It's cool. It's just that constant communication and being mindful of it. I feel like that's the constant balance of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think in fitness it's probably the opposite. I think
Yeah?
I think people are a lot stronger than they think they are.
True.
100%.
True.
And
Good
they're
point.
afraid to push themselves,
Mhm.
and so their mind is saying, no, we can't do this, we can't do this, we can't do
Well,
this.
that's what I'm saying. It's a
until you
balance.
show them,
You
that
have
they
to show
actually
your
can.
body.
Yeah,
Because your mind has to get you in there, and you have to. That's why mindset matters.
Yeah.
And you have to train both and
Yeah.
balance both.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Jen Spicy,
Yes.
what's going on?
What injuries have you had?
Jen's like,
kidding.
well, I never played football or anything.
Yeah, sorry,
but
guys.
No,
Haven't been taking any
okay, me
hits.
neither.
no athletic background at all.
No, I was a dancer.
A dancer.
That is so sick,
That's
though.
athletic as
What
well.
kind of dancing?
You-
I did tap ballet.
Wow.
Lyrical,
Jen, you
jazz.
leave
I've
the
always
door
said
open
there
for
are
the
3
jokes.
types of
I
people.
know.
Leaving the door open.
3 types of people I think are the strongest people on earth: dancers, climbers, and gymnasts. But
Yeah.
then like
Yeah.
Gymnast 100%. I may
Yeah.
it's
I may
like-
argue about the dancer and the what'd you say, climber?
I mean,
Grip
Climber.
strength, yeah.
to
like
each
a
their
Gymnast
own,
100%.
but
It
that's-
definitely full body,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dancers,
we-
man. There's actually someone I want to bring on the podcast that I train Muay Thai with, who is an
Yeah.
ex-ballerina.
Oh my
and
gosh,
she's
yes.
Oh wow.
insane. She's had
Yeah.
fights. She's won. I mean, like, this girl is an
That's
athlete.
sick.
Did you
Yeah.
take ballet?
I did not.
I took ballet at MTSU. I did.
Nice.
I did,
I
yeah.
have a lot
I
more
mean, I've
respect
heard
for you
it's
now.
not,
Yeah.
it's not rare
Right,
for,
right. Yeah.
especially
No, it's
now
not.
football
No,
players.
no.
to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a little more bendy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I did do yoga though. I didn't do.
yeah, see, yoga wasn't. I mean, it was a thing, but it wasn't,
Wasn't
like
as popular.
as
Yeah.
it is. Like, bro, I'm not going.
And
to
I did
yoga.
it.
Yeah,
almost-
yeah.
I mean, it really helped because I did it while I was still recovering.
Rehabbing, yeah.
So it definitely helped. with my
100%.
range of motion.
Absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
It was good.
So Jen, tell
100%.
us like where that evolved to, like how you got into dance and like where it evolved into, because I know like all 4 of us took a Pilates class at Solid Core together,
Yeah.
and Jen kicked our like she killed us and
Sweet.
made it look so easy.
Yeah.
And
So
Pilates is hard.
I started dancing when I was 3, tap dancing, and it kind of took a turn when I graduated high school. I auditioned for Walt Disney World and Disney Cruise Lines, and I worked for them for 4.5 years.
Cool.
Did the shows, stage shows.
Were you like?
awesome.
Were you Minnie?
No.
No?
I was friends with Snow White.
Okay.
Really good friends with her.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I started out at Walt Disney World, did Cinderella's Surprise Celebration, and then I went to Disney Cruise Lines, and was there for a little while, and then I started a family down here in Nashville and started training
How long
Alright.
have you been training now?
since 2010. So
And you
15 years.
do a lot of group stuff, right?
Yep, a
what
lot
all
of
do
group
what all do you
fitness.
teach right now?
So right now, I'm just doing some group fitness in West Haven with a group of girls who are all moms. They all live on the same street in West Haven, and I
bet
just
they love
started
you.
back. Yeah.
I bet that's so
100%.
fun.
I've been doing it now, I guess, a year here in September. So
Okay.
I've been back teaching a boot camp, and then
Cool.
I've started wanting to get back into personal training and made a connection with Terry and decided, let's do this with Nashville Fit Magazine.
So,
Right
so
on,
how did you get into? Because you didn't mention social media at all.
Yeah,
How
so
did you get
social
into?
media-
Because Jen is running our social media now. So if you guys have any issues or you want to drop the
Take over.
comments, this is where.
Yeah, right here.
This is who
You
you,
wanna
get
talk
directed
to someone, it's me.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you get into social
Managing
media?
social media. So back in, I started my own, like everyone else, everyone started their Instagram when it came out, and I just so happened to post a selfie that made quite the impact with a band called the Chainsmokers.
All right.
And ended up in
What-
their
which-
music
band
video.
called?
Which selfie was again, Jen? You're leaving the door open here for so many jokes.
I know.
What kind of selfie?
It was just a normal selfie.
Was it a normal?
Yeah.
Was it
she's
your
beautiful.
face?
Her face
Yes,
is
just my
plenty.
Okay, okay. I'm just asking. We're trying to figure out what kind of selfie got
Just
you in a
my
music
face
video.
back then.
Okay.
And overnight, they had commented, and I had gained some followers, and I had just started training too. So I kind of took those followers and decided to take my Instagram next level with posting fitness and all my group fitness workouts that I was doing, and kind of went from there.
Okay.
And now it's grown, and I've managed a few businesses around town and helped some others start their social medias, and yeah, and now we're gonna start helping the fitness community with their social medias around town.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
I'm
lucky
gonna-
to have you.
Yes.
I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
Yeah.
5 tips to grow your social media. Go.
me get my
Constant
notes.
content.
Right.
So you need to make a content calendar,
Okay.
posting daily.
Okay.
Also,
Is that 2
make sure you
or is
have
that
a
1?
niche. 2.
Okay.
3, make sure there's a niche. So
Okay.
fitness, if you're doing clothing, if you're doing home projects, you have your niche, and then constant communication with interaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Engaging.
Engaging. Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
That was free, guys. That's for watching the pod or listening to the podcast. So go
Yeah.
out and grow your social media. Pros and cons of social media.
Haters.
Haters on the cons. Haters on the
They're a pro
cons.
and a con.
Honestly, yeah.
Haters.
Honestly.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I think people like to pick people apart for anything that they post, but it's your world. It's your Pinterest page, whatever. It's your board, right?
Right.
You do you.
It literally
And,
happens to everyone.
It does. It
Yeah.
happens
So-
to even
Keyboard
yeah.
heroes.
If you're letting it affect you to the point where it makes you stop.
Don't do
Don't.
that. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's
I've been
that's
there.
me.
Drive it harder.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
That's me. I reply to comments. Like
Good.
I'm with
Yeah.
I'm with it
Yeah,
on
say what
social
you
media.
should.
I'm 100% with it on. Like where are you right now,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah.
Like just
Send me your
that's,
pin.
that's me. That's me on like social media. Oh
Drop your
yeah,
pin.
that's how you feel. Like where you at, bro? I'll shoot
I'm gonna
you.
start trolling
I'll
you,
shoot
so-
you a
Yeah.
DM. I'll shoot you a DM. Like we don't do this in the comments. I hit you in the DM. Like hey, bro, what's good? Like where we at? So Bear, I
Yeah,
probably shouldn't do that.
The cons. Well, it's a part of your brand.
It is, but my
See?
wife told me you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, don't take it too
go
far.
to-
Don't take it too
go-
far.
go to jail,
But the
no.
cons or the pros are actually just meeting people, networking, working with brands, working with brands you love. I know some can slip through the cracks where it's like, I don't know if I want to promote this. But
Yeah.
you promote what makes you happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right on.
Is there anything you shouldn't post on social?
Like do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. I feel like that's a blurry
Sure.
Yeah.
line. Yeah. Just depends
Depends
on
on
what
the
your
person.
brand
Depends
is.
on
Depends
you?
on your person.
Depends on
yeah,
you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's brand dependent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Cool.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we are so lucky to have you on the NFM team with
Yeah.
your expertise, not just with social media and events, but with fitness.
Right.
And we have real people. Jarrell and I are trainers and athletes and coaches, and we have more trainers, athletes, coaches on the team. And so if that's you, if you are somebody who's out there like, well, I'm a trainer, but I don't know how to be on Instagram. That's stupid. I've been there.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Like, adapt. We got to adapt. And you're talking to literally 4 people right now who are learning to adapt. And nobody's perfect. And it's a one day at a time kind of journey. But it feels good to surround yourself with people who are also doing that, like So it feels good to have you guys on. What are you guys most looking forward to as far as working with NFM and the events? And, I know there's Fit Fest coming up.
Yeah.
Anything else on
This is a big teaching opportunity for me. So I'm very grateful again to Terry and all of NFM for the opportunity. So just trying to learn everything I can from him, and just like you said, taking one day at a time, whether I fail or if I pass that day or whatever, and just trying to build up, and take into account for the next time. So
Yeah, I think we have a really great fitness community here in Nashville, and
Yes.
just bringing everyone together and letting everyone work together and meet up at events, I think that's a really good thing.
Me too.
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, before we get out of here, let's talk about Fit Fest. What can people expect when they show up on September 9th? Is that Fit Fest?
Yep,
yeah,
that's one of them,
September 9th is going to be the next Fit Fest.
That's
What-
the rooftop one.
Yep,
That's the rooftop one. What
Yep.
what can
Jen's
people
leading that?
expect?
Yes,
Jen, you're leading, or
I'm leading
Jen
it.
is leading.
Jen is leading,
She's
okay.
leading
Kinda
it.
I'm
working
leading that
out.
one. So with Fit Fest, we're gonna start. They're gonna start popping up once a month or every other month. We're gonna plan one around town. The last one we had was at Jackalope Brewing Company at the Tap Room, and then we had drinks afterwards. So I guess the thing is we work out and then
Work
we
out and
drink.
drink. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
So you have incentive.
so you have
Yes,
drinks?
Yeah,
Other
but-
than
Trina do it too.
We got
Okay.
food. Is there food there?
Yep.
Yeah.
We can have some food.
We can have some. I
Definitely.
gotta
Little
eat
small
before I
bites.
drink. Yeah, small
definitely
bites.
some small
Yeah.
bites.
That's
So if you're interested in having us out, we can definitely set something up with Steven and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
you
Yeah. And then September 23rd is the Fit Pro Success Summit.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. What's going on there?
So that one is just going to be more so towards the business mind of the fitness industry, and I don't think it's necessary just for the fitness industry, but a lot of like-minded people in that business, realm
Yeah.
or mindset. And I would love to be doing that too, because I want to step more into that actual business mindset as well. I'm just training and but I would love to own my own company at some point down the road. So taking notes, learning. I always forget the word, meeting new people.
Networking?
Networking.
There
That's
you
the
go.
word. Every
Yeah,
time.
it's all
That
right.
always
It's all
forget.
right.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
I'm here for you.
But yeah, and it's going to be a good time for sure. And this will be one of probably a few that will be coming up on a regular. So I'm definitely looking forward to joining in on some of these.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, we got to get into the Stretch Your Intellect, brought to you by Stretch Zone and Frank. So these are questions. We don't know what they're going to say. A little different from the basket of debate.
Ripped my question.
And Sav is too strong for hers.
Yep, that's right.
Um,
Muscles.
So these are just random facts that we're going to throw out for you guys. All right?
Okay.
And you'll tell me whether or not you knew this or not. But mine is there are over 10 holidays that celebrate chocolate.
Over
Nice.
10?
Over 10.
I didn't realize.
I didn't even know there's one.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
there was
But I
one
mean,
that
there should be
celebrated
more.
chocolate. Should there?
Honestly.
Holidays.
What's your favorite chocolate?
Oh, that's hard because there's different
Milk or
brands.
dark? Or dark?
Definitely milk.
Milk.
If I'm really being honest, I want to say dark just to be bougie.
Because it's
but-
healthier. It's dark, with a nice glass of wine.
Nah, you gotta
No?
go
Not your thing?
No, yeah, no, I gotta say milk chocolate.
Milk? Nuts or no nuts?
Depends. Actually, yeah.
I
I know there's jokes there, Jarrell, but
It was really a question. I promise it wasn't set up.
I dig
Yeah.
some dark chocolate with almonds. That's pretty
Okay.
good, but yeah, I could go into that and go down a rabbit hole, and we don't want to do
Yeah.
that. What about
Steven?
y'all?
I'm actually not the biggest
No?
chocolate person.
Get
Yeah,
out.
no.
So
I'll
get out.
eat a Reese's every now and then.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Chocolate peanut butter
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love peanut butter, honestly.
Okay, so it's really the peanut butter. The
Yeah.
chocolate is
It's
kind of
more
like
so.
secondary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's an excuse to eat peanut butter.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, now
I'm with-
my follow-up question to that is: have you had the Reese's peanut butter lovers?
I
Because there's
have.
no
Yep.
chocolate in
Yeah.
it.
He said,
I feel like, yes.
Absolutely,
multiple
I have.
times.
Yes.
So it's pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
good, but it doesn't beat
It's
the original.
different,
You
yeah.
gotta have the.
Do you
chocolate
prefer
with
it?
it.
You prefer
No.
the chocolate with it?
Classic
Okay.
Reese's. Yeah.
Okay, it's like a double stuffed Oreo.
Yes.
Like I don't like a double stuffed Oreo.
Yeah, neither does Allie. She
Yeah, I'm
hates
just like,
those,
this
so
is
I'm
too
like,
much. Yeah.
I like it all.
I'll take it. Favorite chocolate? I know you got a good one.
Reese's cup.
Reese's cup is your
Nice.
favorite?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Okay.
to be
Reese's
honest,
nailed
I'm not
it.
a chocolate.
No?
Skittles.
Skittles? Wow.
Skittles.
So
Yes,
this isn't great advice, but before every game, I used to eat 2 Milky Ways and a Gatorade. It was my thing. I did it ever since
Yeah.
high school. 2 Milky Ways,
That's so cute.
a Gatorade. It was like my pregame thing. So Milky Way is probably my favorite. It's not like I've had one since, and it's like it's not. I think they changed the formula.
It's
I
not
think they
like your
changed the
routine.
recipe.
Like
Yeah.
if you're having Milky Way out of your routine before a game, then
But it was
like it's not.
They were so delicious when I
Milky
think
Way is
about it.
fire.
Milky Ways are delicious. But anyway, that's a story for another time. On behalf of our team, my main man Trent Denson is our engineer. Terry Barger, our producer. Cameraman is gonna be my man Jack Barger. And did I say that wrong? Bargy?
Yeah.
It's not Bargy.
Yeah,
It's
spelled
Bargy?
like it. It's
Your
not
last name is
spelled like-
Bargy.
I remember he called me out on
Bro,
it
there's
a
no
while
accent.
ago.
Where's the accent mark on here? What's going on here, bro? You gotta hit me with the Beyonce accent mark so I know that's how you go. I'm your boy, D. Jarrell Webb, and my girl.
What's up? I'm Sab.
Thank y'all for listening to the NFM
Thanks, y'all.
podcast, baby.
All right, Nashville Fit Fam, well, that is a wrap. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on today's episode of the NFM podcast with me, Sab, and my boy, Jarrell. We look forward to hanging out with you guys next time, but until then, stay moving, stay Nashville Fit, baby. All the love. Let's go.